Hey everyone, I'm professional 3-gun shooter and Walker's Pro staff member Corinne Mosier. Now I'm getting ready for a 3-gun match, so I wanted to show you how I'm going to use my Bullseye camera systems to help me sight in my rifle. Now that I've spent some time practicing some of the easier features of the Bullseye camera system and app, such as marking the bullet holes and numbering them, I want to use more advanced features that are going to allow me to have some help with sighting in my scope and measuring the groups of my shots. First thing I'm going to do is come to the menu up here. I need to set up my target so that it will recognize where my point of aim is and the target parameters. So let's make sure that all of this is within the parameters. So I'm going to select each one of the 4 corners and the aim point one by one, and using the up and down arrows, make sure that they're placed exactly where I want them to be. Let's do the right, bottom right, and lower left. And now let's make sure that it recognizes my point of aim, and that looks perfect. Now I'll have that accept. I've got the target distance here, 100 yards is correct. I want it to measure in inches, so I have all that set in and I press done. Now I want to show a target grid overlay. So once again, menu, target grid overlay. Let's do a green overlay. Grid spacing 1 inch, that sounds fine. Thin grid line, and I want to display the grid. Okay. Close that up. Okay, now that I have my target grid, the last thing I'm going to do is go to the scope sight-in setting. Now, for my Vortex Spitfire, it's in 1 MOA adjustments, so depending on what your scope setting is, go ahead and choose from one of the options above. Center, selecting the aim point color, let's do red since the grid overlay is green. I want it to show me the measurements, and actually I want the lady on here to tell me what adjustments I need to make to my scopes now that I have my preferences in there. And let's go ahead and shoot my 3-shot group. Alright, so let's go to each shot and let's go ahead and number them.
1 click left, 2 clicks down.
Okay, so if that was going to be the one shot I was going to use to sight in this scope, this is going to be the adjustment that is recommended. 1 click to the left, 2 clicks down. Here's my second shot.
1 click left, 3 clicks down.
Okay.
1 click left, 3 clicks down.
Okay, but because there's some variation, I actually want to measure what that group is, and based off of the group size and the measurement of that group, I want to know what the suggestion for my adjustment to my scope would be. So let's go to group measuring. Okay, now as you can see, all of this is done for me via the app, and here at the very bottom is the scope adjustment from group center. Okay, now I could go to the target center or the aim point center. I'm going to keep it at the aim point center. And so what it's telling me that I need to do based off of my group size and where it's located is 1 click left and 3 clicks down. So guys, what I'm hopefully showing you is how easy it is to use this Bullseye camera system in order to sight in your rifle, minimize the amount of targets that you're using, minimize the amount of ammo that you're shooting, and it allows you as one shooter to be able to do this all by yourself without extra equipment and extra gear.